Acer's training, I'll be able to go to more places, and just, you know, almost being normal. Like
Veterans describe PTSD as a war inside their heads with no way to win, but some are finally finding relief with the help of man's best friend. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Todd Carley.
And I'm Jackie Parks. It's a story of understanding, not only understanding the impact of war on our veterans, but how the combat veterans now back from war are helping each other. And 23 ABC's Cris Ornelas brings us the story of a new breed of soldiers that are helping our vets cope.
They are stories that can be hard for us civilians to understand.
We ended up being in a minefield. He hit a mine. He had a 203 vest full of grenades, and one of those went off and pretty much died instantly.
Horrific visions of war that can be hard to talk about, but never leave the mind.
We came out the top hatch to get some fresh air, and there's Iraqi soldiers that were dead along the roadside.
And they can have lasting effects on how combat veterans cope once they return home. Dallas Christensen says a normal trip to Walmart feels like a mission to him.
Having the kids, the kids running around stores, it just drives me crazy. Just from being over there and having the kids run over there, running around trying to do like their uncles and their dads and everything, trying to get us to look at them so they can have their uncles shoot at us. Being on full alert 24 hours a day for months or even years can change the mind's ability to cope with normal stress. Some vets say they still look for roadside bombs while driving down the freeway. I finally realized one day I dropped a bottled soda, my 20-ounce bottle of Pepsi on the ground, and I started yelling at my kid like it was his fault. Some have lost jobs and dissolved their marriages because of the impacts of PTSD.
It affected my job. I've yelled at people at work. I wasn't in a supervisory position or anything like that. I've actually just totally went off on people.
But now, one local veteran is hoping that canines can help vets cope.
Good, just like that.
And just like any military training, they must have discipline.
Stay.
Come here, Gibbs.
Stay.
Come here, Gibbs. Gibbs.
Stay.
Gibbs, come here.
Stay.
Come on, boy. Come
Stay.
on. I got a bone.
Stay.
Boy.
No!
Good. Correct him. Put him back where he was and correct him.
These dogs are just the second class to go through training for the Bakersfield branch of Sherry's project. It started in San Diego, but was brought here by a Bakersfield Marine serving at Camp Pendleton who suffers from PTSD.
It's like hell at war in your head, and there's like no winning it at all.
When they finish their training, they will be certified service dogs that can go anywhere with their veteran.
Once Ace is training, I'll be able to go to more places, and just, almost being normal, like a normal person again.
Each one of these combat vets can testify to the difference their dog has made in their lives.
When I have my night terrors, my nightmares, she'll nudge me, bark, whatever, get me awake.
Julio Torres runs the local branch and believes so much in the program, he gave his own service dog to another vet.
A few months ago, I told him that I wanted a service dog, and he jumped to the opportunity. He said, here's mine. He's already trained. And so he gave up his personal dog for me.
Cris Ornelas, 23 ABC.